Okay, we're back again. Let's see. So, um, what am I even doing? I guess wait for this to work. Alright, should work. So, yeah. So, whenever you're doing plastic model building, you will end up with, well, basically boxes and boxes of, well, they come in boxes like these. These are like half size, compared to like the normal things. So, I just finished a series of 7. Um, Kits here, small kits, but like I have 7 boxes, which are mostly empty. So what to do with them? You just like put them in recycling. That would be kind of a waste. You're like losing all the art, but again, you don't have space to uh, like keep those around, right? So what I like to do is, at the same time, I'm like showing off like the art here. See the hold on. Let me see here. So, right, yeah, this is from the series I just finished here. Like you can see, continuity. Kind of like the, well, I guess they still do it, like on the backbone of books, I guess. Yeah, I call them backbone, right? I think they call the spine. Sorry. Yeah, the spine of books. They would have like artwork, like so. If you collect the whole thing, they would like. At least I remember the old Dragon Ball manga had stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, you can see like the take a panorama of things. Uh, okay, so you don't want to like throw these away. You want to put them inside. Some people don't care, obviously. They'll just throw shit away. So that was the first one I did. So I'm just gonna put it over here. Still in frame. Alright. And this is the number 8. I'll just put it in the back. So what I'd like to do is everything. This is you don't want to throw these away either. These are these stickers. So if you haven't finished it, you still want to like preserve the instructions and what have you. So I'm gonna slip that in here. Put that like securely inside. Oops. There you go. Alright, and this is like the survey. I think it's only for Japanese people. I've never gone there, but one day I might, just to see what the hell it's all about. I get these in every single Bandai stuff. So the base you don't need, probably. I mean, it's just plain white, unless you want to keep the keep it for I don't know. You have like other uses. You want to reuse the cardboard to like make some hobby stuff. I don't know. Cut it and do other stuff with it. It's like good quality cardboard. So yeah, one thing you can do. These are you can probably actually let me just turn this on here. That might be a noise. How's the temperature? This is a probably too high. Let's go. The one way is if you have this is to try to mount it. It's not working out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. 100 degrees Celsius. And you can just peel it off. But that's being fancy, of course. Nobody has time for that, so. Well, I haven't bothered showing it. You might be asking. I'm asking myself the same question. So yeah, and also it's sticky still. Well, it like cools down again, and it's no longer sticky after a while. But like if you want to like preserve it for a reason, but what I like to do is just cut it. I'll throw this away, and just. I mean, you can use scissors. These parts you don't need to care about. This is like so you don't. You're probably not worried about it. So yeah, now it's just flat. And you can just throw that on some file, just some flatten roll. I'm just gonna put this over here. Now the interesting part. So what I like to do is like cut this side like with scissors, just a little bit, just the thickness of the scissor, so I don't waste much of the art. So, there. So now it's like that away. It doesn't have to be straight. You're just like trying to. So there you go. So remove. You just flatten it, but then they still have those weird strips. You could use a heat gun. I use something if you want to be fancy if you have time, or you can just use it as a painter's tool. It's just like a flat, sharp edge. It's very useful, not for painting. Like it's useful to have just this around. I find like it's very useful. If you have like some specialized tool to do it, but like this is good enough to just scrape it off. So yeah, it's nice to have like a flat surface to work on when you do this. So you just oops, too much. Sometimes they're a bit uncooperative, but it gets there. So yeah, there you go. So you just quickly rip it off. Now you're left with this thing, which is just cardboard, flat cardboard. So again, you can see like I took a bit extra here, so that when you fold it, it like there's room for this to like bend over it. If I do this, like fold it in, and I use the same tool, or you could use like anything really. You could use any hard thing because this is like thick. Ow. Okay, maybe not this. Maybe something hard and stuff, like smooth. So I use this side of the tool here to like flatten it out to make sure it's like fold it all the way out. Then now you have something like this, what you can just flap more or less, and basically you saved the artwork that came with your box. And then you just put the old instructions in here. Just this too, whatever booklet and stuff. So now it's like preserved, and you can just like these are like very similar to well, it's like the international standard for paper sizes is A or B. In the US, they have letter and well, I don't know what else. Well, different paper sizes. So this is A5. It's like well, it's slightly smaller than A5, but if you have like an A5 envelope, it's basically made to like fit in a binder. If you have a binder of like envelopes like those, I don't know, like they open, they have the rings, they open. You can like put your things in there. I don't have one around, but basically it's like an envelope, like a plastic sheath. Not pronouncing right, but basically something you can just slide it in. So yeah, this will fit in like an A5 sheet, so you can like put it like in like a binder and just like have a bunch of them in there instead of like having like huge stack of empty boxes. All of the problem now is like these things. Obviously, these should be displayed somewhere once you finish it, but I can just. I'm probably gonna toss this in a box somewhere because, yeah, probably never. Well, it's gonna take me a while to get around to. Oh, I guess I did put the sticker on this one. Okay. Yeah, sticker on the dashboard here. All right. So that here. So I'm gonna just do the rest of them just to make this video somewhat long, so and also to like show off the series that I've just finished. There we go. And put you over there and over there. Take this there. Put the stickers, I guess, in there so it doesn't get lost. These. It's always the same thing, I think. QR code is identical. Yeah. I'm just going to collect the stack of these somewhere. Pretty sure there's like a bunch of those like in random corners. It's dropped over the year. Okay, so I don't need this. I don't know. I guess you can just use a box cutter if you don't want to use scissors. Or it might be a little faster and easier on the fingers. Or maybe not. I need bigger scissors. So I just cut it roughly, and now it's like flat. Then I just stack it over there in the corner, so it doesn't bother anyone. And then do your thing. Then bigger scissors. These are a bit hard to use. Bigger scissors usually require less effort. Even the paper is falling apart a bit. Hopefully this rips off. This comes off easily. Yep. You need to be careful. Still, takes a flick. There you go. Don't like destroy the. Needs to be like flat against the. Oh, it's low. It's possible, so you're not. I'm not really breaking stuff. Yeah, breaking things. And probably if you use a sharper tool, you might be able to. There's probably like scraping tools that are like sharper. This works, I guess. Or if I can sharpen it a bit. That's kind of useless. Probably. I'm just trying to get any like things stuck to it from like scraping. The painter just scrape things with it. Alright, it's a bit scuffed. Probably all over the place over the years. Fold. This is just to make sure it folds through as much as possible, otherwise it will just like pop back up. How do I do this? There we go. And put your instructions in there. Anything else? No. This goes in first, and these go there. And number 2. You can probably put like multiple. Like, see, it takes like a lot. Well, obviously, it's flattened now, so it takes up a lot less space. And you just keep going. It's right here already. Which motorcycle? Yeah, does it stand on its own? Yeah, it does. This thing goes over there. Stickers. Basically anything. So, like, sometimes you'll have, like, the leftover parts. It's not uncommon for, like, models to have parts like the leftovers, and well, you can probably, like, if you have a small Ziploc bag, put them all in the same part. Everything you could put in the same bag and slip them in the same envelope. Probably store them these, or you can just store them in a box somewhere. Huh. You can flatten them completely, I guess. You can put them in a filing cabinet somewhere. Got a bunch of folders. Actual folders, paper folders, not digital ones. You could also, if you feel like it, probably just like scan them and recycle them, but there's some kind of like keeping the physical copy of these things around. And bigger scissors. Not that beautiful one right now. And you don't need to use a tool, you can probably use your fingers, but yeah, so a bunch of those. I usually do those like in the sessions, like I'm doing now. All at once. Because these tend to accumulate over time into like 10, 20 molecules as you do. And you end up with a pile of these. So, trying not to scrap cork too much, which that was useless. It's still scratching it. It's not that soft, is it? I'll use a piece of wood. See how that goes. I guess that's slightly better. Random piece of wood lying around. It's softer than the metal, so it won't. I mean, still might still scratch it, but not as much. Probably some building block or something. There you are. There we go. Number 3. Whatever this is. Yeah, this is like half A4, so A5. It's kind of smaller than I remember. Well, it's slightly smaller than A4, these two together. And then if you look to A3, it would be like 4 of these. And A2 would be like another set, and A1 would be about... A1 isn't that big. I didn't think about it. Yeah, it's like, there's A0, I think, which is even bigger. I mean, there's negatives, but that might be these days. Who knows? So, yeah, there's like international paper sizes. I don't know what sizes you're having in the US. Lived here for like 10 years, I have no idea paper sizes they are. This is number 4. That was the Son Goku's jet buggy. Oh, it came with a thingy. Mildly useless. Should be angled, not just straight ahead. So, yeah, I'm just getting rid of these at the same because I just annoy me. If I can move this up a bit. Alright, yeah. And basically, I've done the whole tip and trick part of the exercise here, so this is me just wasting time and padding the video. Occasionally, like if you cut this piece, it'll cut off a bit of the art, but like I think it's like most of the time it's fine. Depends how much you want to preserve of it. And then we finally take our new tool here to flatten it out. The problem here is I have to like get 2 passes. Oh. And this thing. Where'd the stickers go? Oh, there they are. Put this thing in here. Whichever way you want. You can probably use like a rubber band to like keep it all together. And just throw that in a filing cabinet. Or something. But yeah, it's like I mean, yeah, if you don't care so much. This is Yamcha's Mighty Mouse. Why would anyone be watching at this point? Some of these. Would anyone watch this even? This is prime content. What happened to these people? I think Lunch was like a bandit or bounty hunter or an assassin of some sort. I think she like ended up in like Master Roshi's island place thingy. And there were more characters than just alien people and weird cat sphinx gods. There was some guy who was like another hermit, and the cat on the tower was like midway to the palace of God, who was the other half of the demon people. Remember that? Oh, later on, he turns out to be also aliens. Everybody's an alien. Yeah. Got a bit stained. Oh well. I'll be satisfying. You can't hear it probably, but the air is escaping from like strapped in between. You press it. Probably not being picked up by the audio here. Oh, this one's a bit tall, so I had to separate it and put it in the box. It's basically these two. Okay. With a fiddly back wheel. This is the Oolong's buggy or something. But yeah, I'm showing you like these are like half-size boxes, but the same principle applies to like large boxes. You basically, well, it's the same as you would do in recycling boxes. You just like, break them down. The extra step is like folding them and realizing that these are like standard. They match standard. At least the Bandai kits do that. many of the other manufacturers think their own sizes. Or sometimes the sizes don't match anything. It's just a box with some random arbitrary size. Or it could be like the B paper sizes. Usually not. I don't think like for example, like American model kits. I don't think the Rebel is American. I think Trumpeteer as well, probably. Or is this Chinese? I don't know. And not weird. But yeah, those boxes don't really fit in like letter size or anything. I mean, they do, but they don't fit as this one. Okay, this one doesn't fall off. Some of those you had to like manually rip off. But 1, 2. Nope, not this one. Other one, not for this box. Yeah, some boxes the glue is like weak. You can easily break things down, but some of them just don't want to. You can do it either way. Prefer using something hard and not wood. Well, something soft at least. Smooth, I mean, not soft. Like, not hard angles. Because hard angles can scratch the paper. Okay. No, oops. No, and the last one. This is nice. Oh, I think the kind does no, it doesn't do a rainbow. Nope, no rainbow. And that's just the main color of the. And finally, the last one I did today. That's the Roshi's thing, and also the stickers have. The stickers are. But yeah, you find yourself all like if you start doing this as a hobby, and if you're doing properly, you'll find yourself with a huge amount of boxes. Usually, a backlog of model kits built that you will almost certainly not get around to doing while you're still working or having a social life. Who needs that anyway? Right, so I'm going to do snipes. Oh, this one is easy. Sides I just these sides have ridges. I'm just gonna get out of it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm making this part of my regular tool box for those things. So yeah, you make up your own tools. You don't necessarily have to buy everything. And there we go. All those things reduced to like a tiny stack. and you can just use a rubber band or something, just like wrap it up, and you're done. And then now you have to figure out where to put these. I probably just put them in a bigger box. I have like a giant box somewhere full of old model kits I've probably never get around to finish. Probably gonna put that in my will or something. My kids have to finish them, paint them, to be able to touch the inheritance. Anyway, there we go. This is how you deal with boxes. Before, not here. After, just some flat thing. No more taking up a huge amount of space. And you still preserve your art. Oh yeah. Okay, that's it. Completely useless video, whatever.